Well, actually, first, can you tell me what HIV stands for?
Wow. I know the last one is virus, and I'm a nurse. Isn't that something? Human immunodeficiency virus.
Ding, ding, ding. All right.
Yeah.
Does Magic Johnson still have the virus?
I think he does. I don't think he's fully blown age yet, is he? I don't think so. I think he still has the virus.
All right. And then my final question is what else do you know about HIV?
Well, I know that it's not just a homosexual virus, as a disease, I should say, that people are thinking. It is sexually transmitted, and it's real, especially among the teenagers now, as what the statistics I'm studying right now. So.
All right. Well, you actually do display some good common knowledge about it. So I'm just going to tell you some more information about it. HIV, its nucleic acid description is HIV virus contains 2 copies of single-stranded RNA. That's a ribonucleic acid that contains ribose and uracil. The viral attachment proteins include 2 receptors, a T lymphocytes, white. All right. So right now you're holding our model of the HIV virus. Wow. So we got a little creative with ours, but this isn't. This is the closest description that we can get. We use marshmallows and toothpicks and paper mache and different types of colors. Mm-hmm. And right on the inside we have the protein. The protein is called P9P7. And then inside of the protein you can also find some RNA in there. This right here can be described as the lipid bilayer. Mm-hmm. And all this other stuff on the outside, they all have different functions, but most of them are also known as proteins as well. For example, this one up here can be considered the protein GP41. This inside part that we have surrounding the protein is called the core. And then I already explained the lipid layer. Oh yeah, and then inside, I guess you can say this portion can be considered the reverse transcriptase.
Okay, you ready, Lois?
Uh-huh.
What do you know about HIV?
That it comes from sex.
You gotta talk loud.
That it comes from sex.
Do you know? Okay, just listen.
I really have to do this.
Yeah. Do you know what HIV stands for?
No.
Do you know what the difference between HIV and AIDS?
No.
Is there a vaccination for HIV?
No.
Does Magic Johnson still have the virus?
Yes.
This?
I'm not sure, but it looks like
rabies. That's incorrect. Well, that's wrong. It's actually HIV.
What do you know about HIV?
I know that it is highly contagious sexually, and it cannot be cured.
Correct.
That's correct.
Do you know who can contract this disease?
Anybody can contract this disease.
Mm-hmm. Do you know what HIV stands for?
Human.
Yeah, you
got
had
it.
Yeah,
got it.
he
You
was
on
close.
the right track. Come on.
Something like that. Human. Dang, I know this. Immunity virus.
Human immune deficiency virus.
Oh, okay.
Same thing.
Do you know the difference between HIV and AIDS?
Well, I think AIDS is the full disease. HIV is what you contract when you first have sexual relations with whoever is infected.
So why should people get vaccinated for HIV?
For HIV?
Yeah.
Well, as far as I know, there's no vaccine yet, but it's a terrible, terrible disease. And once you get it, it's for life. It has a lot of morbidity and mortality associated with it. And so if there was a safe vaccination to prevent it, it would prevent a lot of needless illness.
And how can people learn more about HIV?
By talking to their doctors. I think there's probably a lot of community resources as well, but talking to their doctors about it is a good first step.
Okay, well, just giving a little information on the nucleic acid. It has 2 copies of the single-stranded RNA. It contains ribose and uracil. The host range are humans, and it did have a vaccination. Yeah, if it did have a vaccination, we believe that the ages should be between 13 and older because the sexual relations between children are getting younger.
No idea about that one. Once you have it, you have it. It's not curable. So if he had it, which he did have it, he still has it. So, but I don't follow up on Magic Johnson very much. There's a lot of new treatments and a lot of very good regimens for HIV now. The transmission is still very susceptible, but the treatment options are much, much more improved. So people that are exposed to it are quicker in treatment. They're prophylactically treated better. As a preventative. So when you ask about is there a vaccination, no, there's not necessarily a vaccination. However, if we prophylactically treat you as soon as you may have been in contact or exposed to, it lessens the likelihood of you contracting it. So those kinds of new things have come out, which are very important and very helpful. Oh God, you want me to say it? I can't say the whole word.
It's okay.
But the difference between autoimmune and disease is that it's how your body responds. Like the actual disease is treatable, and the other is like a carrier. Like you can carry it, but you're not affected by it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So one of them is like where you actually have signs and symptoms, and the other one is just like a hidden trait.